Hello, God bless. Um, I have been having conversations lately, and you know, they're great. Anyways, let's do a story time. So, all right, let's say I was working somewhere and you know, I so let's say I was a part of a program and I was introduced to a group. I ended up, and the introduction was in such a way that I had a choice, but not exactly. Now, you know, things went well. I worked with a group in ways that I branched out with them. I didn't just stay one place, basically. And it got to the point where after the program, that group and I pursued a more progressive working relationship. Now, life happens suddenly. And so, based on just timing, that relationship came to an end. Not on a sour note from my end, on this in the sense that, I gained valuable experiences. I let them know that I appreciated that. And it's something that I was doing while I was there. And at the same time, there was no malpractice on my end. And so it's not like there was, and I'm not saying that they pushed me out the door. Anyway, so later on, much later on, there's an opportunity that could bring that group and I together. Now, in a different way, but not really. Anyway, for both of us. And, you know, things are moving, and then suddenly, through unclear, indirect resources, it's realized that they actually, in fact, don't want there to ever be a continual relationship. Now, I didn't know that. And I found out when the steps and things that were happening and conversations had to kind of stop. Anyway, I can imagine why. At the same time, it's not worded appropriately. And so things, and also, you know, this is a group that has spread. And, congrats to them and God bless. And that's great. It's great if you are able to grow. However, keep in mind that the profession I am in is small. And you just stating something indirectly and in such a way that is impactful, you know, I think about others, like other people. And I think about other groups where maybe you parted ways, and in whatever fashion, and those groups use their influence and their power to create discord and try to hold you back. And sometimes you don't know. Now, God is good, and God is a provider, and God is loving. So He is gonna always make a way, no matter what. And so He won't even bother you with unnecessary drama and obstacles, like on paths that you may not need to be walking on. So you don't need to concern yourself heavily. However, I'm here talking because I think that's a poor way to approach the situation. I think that you are taking away even what is not yours from those who, you know, like from those you think don't deserve a spot or deserve to be involved or interact or be a part of. Now, yeah, look into that. Like, cause, you know, you feel strongly about something, and it's something that can affect the other person even when you are not present, then, you know, think. There's something else I wanted to talk about. And honestly, there was even, God is, I'm actually afraid to call God's name. Something was revealed to me. Something that I could have used to cook up a case. Yet, I wasn't thinking that way. You know? And I still am not looking at revenge. I'm not approaching the situation with anger. Because I tell you, some of these groups don't even realize the after effects. Some of them do. Some want that. Some want you to suffer. Some want you to feel the burn from whatever. Pish posh. Like, got Lucy. You're not even supposed to be there. Oh my goodness. Anyways. So yeah. The cat is making biscuits on my comforter. The dog is, and the comforter isn't even on the bed. The dog, you know, last we had a cuddle session and I had to pull out the lint roller. But anyways, I've been spending time with mom, and she is, God bless her. I got to see, an extension of my family, and like different extensions actually, which is great. And reaching out more to, and this is something that I stated I wanted to work on. I did a mentorship program. I've done multiple, and that's something else, reaching out to my mentors and things like that. Yeah, I want to improve on communication. So there's that. And yeah, I think that we should be coming together instead of creating segregative communities and groups. There's obviously differences that set us apart and unique capabilities. However, that's the beauty, the whole point, to see what you can create. Now, don't play God though. Thank me later. Listen, I'm coming up with something, a proposal, and it's for something that will bring people together. Yeah. So Yeah, that's it. I love you. Love God, put Him first, love always. And until next time, take care.